Now we're in our most recent planting of Traminette. This is I believe the third year for this planting. And actually we ran out of time to prune this. Normally Traminette would not even be showing any bud break at all yet. In fact, it's usually very late. So we still have to prune this section, which kind of sucks, but that's the way it is. At any rate, Traminette, being a little later, it looks like it's held up much better from a dead shoot perspective. The Traminette's not in near as good a shape as the Sabrevaux in general. One of its downfalls is it does tend to die back in the winter until it's well established. The last 2 winters have been actually pretty reasonable, so it's had a chance to really start getting established. The first 2 years after we planted the first batch of Traminette, which is over the 4 rows over, it died back to the ground every single year. We were about ready to yank them all out of the ground, and it actually did quite well last year, and looks like it's gonna do very well this year too. So
I don't see any winter kill this year.
No, there shouldn't be. So the first batch of Traminette that we planted, which was a year prior to the row we're walking down now, should have a pretty good crop on it this year. And you know, by this time we should have had a decent crop on those vines for at least 2 growing seasons, and we haven't had a single crop on it yet. So I've got to get out here and get the vertical shoot positioning cables up and ready to roll, and we need to get everything positioned and pruned on these vines, and it'll be a little bit more difficult now with the fact that they're growing. But
yeah, we got tons of buds to leave now. So
yeah. So at any rate, the Traminette looks really good. It hadn't leafed out as much as the Sabrevaux, and it looks like it's doesn't have very much kill from the cold temperatures. You can see a little bit of shoot damage there, but the rest of it on that plant looked fine. So all in all, I'm very pleased. We'll head on over to the Cynthiana and see how it did.